Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeff. So in this video, we're going to check out NCTU's beautiful performance stage. I don't know how much of a dissection this will be because this is the first time I'm seeing the choreography in full. I'm gonna watch the entire thing first, go back to it and provide some details, I guess. Other than that, I don't know how much complicated of a choreo this will be. Just from what I've seen in the music video anyway, I don't know if it's gonna be as hard or like anything that I can let you guys know about that you guys may not already know. So we'll see. This song though, I can't listen to it without being emotional, and I don't know why. And I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get to it. By the way, I did react to the entire NCT Universe album. That is available on my Patreon, link is down below. You're like walking around him.
So be yourself.
Oh, I love that, Johnny. Oh my god, that was gorgeous. Beautiful vocals. That freaking... It's so simple, but it's like... Good job. Oh my god. Wait. The vocals. Wait, I'm speechless again. Oh, you do? Whoa! Whoever created that freaking choreography, props to you. Yes, Utah. Oh, look at his body shape. So pretty. Coon! Oh my god! Vibrato! Damn! 삶의 밝은 면에 떠도치 자신을 봐 작아져가는 갑자기 높아져가는 목표지 속에 그때만이 새기는 그대로 더욱더 밝게 날 수 있게 This time you can face the rain Next time you can beat the pain No more tears will come again Smiling, laughing to the end Yo, holy shit Mark looks insane. Look at Mark. I have to definitely watch this again. Ooh, nice, beautiful. Ooh, Jajun. He was like going all Dragon Ball Z on me. You know why I went into musical theater? Okay, so for those that don't know, is there more? For those that don't know, I like most of my performances are in musical theater for for dancing, especially, and singing, and that was really all thanks to High School Musical. I know some people don't like those movies, but like when I watched that movie, the very first one, I was like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I wasn't even represented in that movie. Like, I related to Zac Efron because because of the dancing, not because of my ethnicity. I think this is why this song is very emotional for me, because the choreography and like the way it's laid out and presented, it feels like a musical. It feels like that finale of a musical where the leads have conquered everything, all the obstacles, and now it's just them dancing for joy, right? It takes me back to theater. It takes me back to my first love, you know, which is the stage. It's a different feeling being on there, performing live. This is why a lot of idols are saying, "Oh, I can't wait to do concerts again in front of an audience." It's a different feeling than doing Beyond Lives and stuff. It's a different feeling. It really creatively fulfills you. You know, having experienced that and now looking at them doing something like that I haven't really seen before, it just makes me emotional. It makes me appreciate them so much more, because I feel like I relate to them in a very specific way. It's like a piece of me is in this performance, you know? Like, that's just how I feel. I do want to watch that again and kind of just like pause and stuff in some areas. So I guess like we don't have everybody right on the stage, like even on the chorus, because like the revelations with Taeyang and Yuta earlier as well, they kind of came out of nowhere. I want to pay attention to that more. That vocal! Shit! And then Jimin harmonizing. That is a very pro thing for Chanle to do, and I get it. He's a musical genius, you know, ever since he was little. This part, this climb here, that's a beautiful climb, and then the vibrato is solid. That is the prettiest vibrato I've ever heard. So even, you can tell the control is there, and it's effortless for him. The breath is what's tricky here. When you know where you know to breathe, it will make the big of a difference. I think he breathes just before that. Hold on, let me just. He had that slight breath before this big note, which allows him to do that vibrato in the very end, because it's a long phrase. If you don't breathe from the very beginning of his phrase into the end of that note, you're not going to be able to produce as much vibrato as evenly unless you have a very big lung capacity, you know, because vibrato comes out when you have enough air, when the proper breathing is there. It just like it really, you know, like vibrates more evenly and more solidly. So that breath before that rise in tone and volume and pitch, it allows him to go further. And that shape, the mouth shape, solid. That freaking... How do you do it? It's beautiful. I can watch it all day. It's like and like there's a slight bend in the torso here too. Boom, there's a body wave. Look at that, right? See what I mean? I don't know if you guys watched my NCTU Let's Play Ball reaction. The dance practice, I mentioned something about Haechan's, the way he leads with his elbow a lot, and with the way his hands are positioned, it's very distinctly him now, and it appears here as well. I've been noticing it for a while now, right? I just love watching Shotaro dance. He's so happy doing it. Look, every move. I kind of wish it, like I love Jungwoo, but like kind of stayed, I kind of wish the camera stayed just a little bit longer on Shotaro there. Cause like look how happy he is. He's like, I haven't had a job the entire year. Jungwoo's voice is ethereal in this song. I love that he's getting more vocal in center parts, because like you can really see how he is as a performer. Because I feel like before, in between comebacks, like when 127, he wasn't really given as much time to shine. Like he's there and he's doing great as well, but like there's a difference between being great and like being given the spotlight. You guys know this, and you just shine when the right choreography and when the right lines of song comes to you. There's like a spotlight on you, and it's just like whoa, you know, that X Factor moment. So yeah, like not everybody danced the chorus, because I thought that it was going to be like everybody, but no, it's like by units. That makes sense. I actually like that vocal kind of. There's a stylistic choice there. There's a stylistic break to it with Jisung. That hair part. Listen again. Right? It adds that like evoking of emotion. Pretty. Yes, Taeyu! So effortless. Oh. Yuta came out of nowhere. Oh, he was there. He was in this thing, but like strategically, you know, he wasn't shown until this part where he comes in. Boom. Look at that. Oh, so clean. That hand. I don't know if you guys are multi-stands, but like if you guys watch my Enhypen reactions as well, I have this huge thing with Heesung's flick and Tame Dash when he does like the flick, and I go bananas with it. I was like, well, I don't know why, but I just go bananas when he does it. And it's the same with this hand thing. Why is it so effective? And I love I love that when he goes down, he goes down. Right? He goes down and then he goes up. So that there's a level change. Oh, look at the body line. Look at that. I mean, like, not to put, you know, down. Even like, maybe there's a difference. Like, even Jisung isn't really doing that shape. I would expect Jisung to do it. Maybe it's his leg injury. Maybe it's on that leg, maybe. But like, I just love how Yuta and Xiaojun's body lines are here. You know, like it's so, you know, clean. Oh, and Ranjun too. Love it when Ranjan does that, even in the music video. I kind of got thrown off when Haechan did this part, when this thing, because normally that is a sign that they can't hear their earpiece. So in performances, in live performances, on live stages, if it's not pre-recorded or anything, if you're singing live, usually artists have a secret connection or signal for the sound technicians to go, please louder, like the volume, because in those earpieces, what they're hearing is the background music, their voice. So there are different channels where they can adjust those things. And then when, for example, like I can't hear my voice on the earpiece, I'll be like, boom, duh, you know, something like that, because then that would mean it's like turn up the volume on my earpiece. I've done it on a live show before. There were no monitors. There was no tech rehearsal. It was just kind of like, hey, we need some performers for this. So like I submitted myself, blah, blah, blah. And then like I did the stage performance and I couldn't hear the sound. I couldn't hear myself. So I kept going to the technical person. I'm like, you know?
삶의 밝은 면에서 떳떳이 자신을 봐 작아져가는 갑자기 높아져가는 목표지 그때만이 새기는 그대로 더욱더 밝게 날 수 있게 This time we can face the rain Next time we can beat the pain No more tears will come again Smiling, laughing to the end Put your face down 무거운 심장을 내게 담아 좀 멈춰 있어 time in the bottom 너를 널 바보
I mean, just solid from Teo. And then kudos to Mark for keeping rhythm. That's very hard because someone else is singing that long ass note and he's like keeping in time with his rap. But like, can we just appreciate how amazing Mark looks here? I love this haircut on him. Ooh, wait. Mark did something different with his hand. I don't know. I think it's just where the palm kind of hits. It's just a little bit more obvious. Oh, wait, I like how he landed here. Mark has become one of my favorite dancers. Look at that, when he goes like boom. Right? Like, come on. He establishes the footing there by having like a little bit, like it's higher than the rest of them. And I do like that. Oops, where is it? Like, look how high his is. Look at his, like, oh my god. Simple movements, but it's nuanced. Yes, good. His voice is so good too. I feel like everybody got... I wish that stayed a little bit longer, you know, full frame. This is like definitely one of my most favorite parts of NCT. Like this choreography here. I wish that it was a little bit longer, like here, you know, it was just so good. It just cuts way too soon. Like from there. That's a beautiful choreography. You know, like it doesn't really need to be hardcore all the time, you know, for me anyway. I appreciate very hardcore choreography, but like it depends on the heart and soul of the choreography. There are some very hardcore performances that I don't connect with. That I'm like, okay, yeah, I appreciate how hard it is to do, but like there's no emotional impact. You know, it doesn't pull my strings. But that's a preference thing. That's nothing technical, purely emotional. This one, it's definitely one of their more easier choreographies, especially for an NCTU. But it's so worth it. It's so effective. It's the beautiful message of the song. It's a beautiful melody. It's the way they choreographed it. Who fucking choreographed this? It's amazing. It's definitely that, like, the theater kid in me. It's just really a beautiful piece of performance. Well, thank you guys so much for watching with me today. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, do like and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure you tick that notification bell so you don't miss any content from me. And if you'd like to get to know more about me, do check out my Instagram and Twitter down below.